I am Zofirora Ezreal from Class F.
And my name is Marcelino Pascariobo from Class F.
Today we will be answering our midterm exam, and Marcel will be interviewing me from the questions in the e-learning.
From the first question is, what does it mean to be good with money? And please explain.
So being good with money for me is managing our incomes and outcomes. So let's say we get 1 million per month, so we can divide our money by the 20, 30, 40 and 10% rule, where we divide our money for our needs, our expense for food, and other important expenses. So being good with money is also controlling everything that goes into our bank account or to our wallet and what goes out.
Next question is, tell us about your school years starting from your kindergarten to the present time till now.
Okay, so for kindergarten, I went to Tadi Kapuri preschool for TKA, and for TKB, I went to the same place, which is Tadi Kapuri. It is located in Cilandak. And for elementary school, I went to Mentari International School for 6 years, and I studied English for 6 years too. And it is located in Pondok Aren. And for junior high school, I went to Ricci Dua Catholic Junior High School, and I went there for 3 years, and I graduated, and I moved to Ricci Dua High School for 3 years. And for now, I am studying in Universitas Multimedia Nusantara, and I am studying management. So now I will be interviewing Marcel with 2 questions. And for the first question is, how often do you socialize with fellow students, and tell us the details?
Okay. I socialize a lot with my friends because I need to make connections and relations to help me in the future, like for works and many else. And then I have close friends in university, like my friend here Zofi, and then Freddy, Peter, and Jerry.
Okay, so for the second question, what types of social media are you using, and what benefits can you get from, and why?
Okay, I chose my social media is Instagram, because in Instagram you could post anything like your daily life, some photos, and many else. And then another social media application I choose is WhatsApp, because WhatsApp can make your communication with other people become easier.
Okay, sir, now I'm going to be answering part 2 with Marcel, and for part 2 there are 6 pictures, and we have to describe them, and Marcel will be describing picture number 1, 2, and 3, and I will be explaining picture 4, 5, and 6.
Okay. Now I'm going to describe the first photo. This photo contains 6 hospital workers, and there are 5 nurses and 1 doctor. Their job are to help people's life, and then they're just not some workers, but they are a hero without a cape because they live to help people's life. And the second photo, now I'm going to describe the second photo. The second photo contains a group of friends that seems they haven't met for a long time, and they meet at the forest, and they trying to capture the moment. Okay, and now I'm going to describe the third photos. At this photo, they are in a meeting in office, so there's someone who present something that he's working on, and the others trying to listen to him and having some discussions.
Now I will be answering and describing picture number 4, 5, and 6. So for picture number 4, there's 3 gentlemen sitting down and staring at something seriously, and for the guy in the left, he is wearing a white coat or a white suit with blue navy formal pants and some black boots I see, and he's also wearing a watch. And for the man in the middle, he's wearing a brown suit with a brown tie and a white shirt, and also some brown formal pants, and also some brown boots. And for the last man on the right, he's wearing a kind of a blue jacket with red in the inside, and also some black formal pants and some light brown boots, leather boots. They're all wearing leather boots, and they're all staring at something seriously. It's something that catches their eye. And for picture number 5, there are 2 persons, one female and male, and they seem like they're in a office, with laptop and a computer in front of them, and they seem like discussing about something based on their work, or they're studying something for their needs. And the female is wearing some glasses with blonde hair, and for the male, he is wearing a lime green shirt. And for picture number 6, this is what you call a slum. A slum is where a resident that is populated, and also a place where it's a place that describes poverty, which is a economical crisis. And we could see people walking on the train rail, and so many people that are trying to survive, and houses and homes that are not likely good to be in, to sleep and to have a rest there, because we could see there are many walls that are made out of some silver metal plates, and we can see so many kids walking on the streets too, which they're supposed to be studying or maybe at home. And yes, so that is part 2 from us. Okay, sir, me and Marcel will be answering part 3. For part 3 is we're gonna talk together about different ways of a case where a student lives far away from his family, and he needs to save money because his money always always running out on the end of the month. And we will be explaining ways he could save money on. And for the first one is to record your expenses, by meaning let's say for 1 month, every day, every time that we buy something, maybe drinks, food, or when you hang out with your friends, you go to watch movies or something like that, you can write down on a paper maybe, or an application in your app, or maybe from your mobile banking application, or you can list on notes every expense that you do.
Okay, and now I'm going to explain about the other ways, that is, have a savings goal. These methods have goals that we need to save some money, so we're gonna spare a little or half of our revenue, so we don't get running out of money at the end of the month, and then we could buy something for later or for the future.
And for the third method is shop smarter. So when you shop, I think it's best to buy the most important products, or maybe the most important things you need. Maybe let's say when you see a discount shampoo, you can buy the discount one, and you can also search for more cheaper alternative products, and don't be a consumer, because I think if you buy too much stuff that you don't need, it's just gonna ruin your expense, and it's gonna waste your money, and you're not gonna use the product. So just buy what you need.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you about the next methods. The methods is stick to a budget. Why we need to stick on a budget? Because when we want to try to buy something, we definitely see the price first, and then we consider about are we going to buy it or not. So we need to budgeting our money to buy something, so we don't expense too much.
So for the fifth method is to use credit cards mindfully. So I think credit cards can either be a good solution or a bad solution. So let's say you have a credit card and your limit per month is 1 million. In 1 month you can pay as many as you want for 1 million, but still, from the previous methods that we explained, be smart and also stick to a budget. And after buying with your credit card, of course you have to pay back to the bank, so you don't really have trouble with liability. So I think credit card is a good solution if you use it mindfully.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you about the last method. The last method is not wasting money on unhealthy habits. Okay, these methods have a goals that we don't need to spend our money for some like cigarettes or alcohol or any bad things that can affect our life. We need to expense. We need to spend our money on good things, and definitely we need to spend our money for our needs. Our needs like foods, gas, and many else. So this last methods, I think the goals is don't buy any bad things on your life that doesn't have any function. Okay.
So me and Marcel, we talked together, and what could be the most best solution for this student. And I think me and Marcel, we choose stick to a budget.
The second methods.
Yes. Why? Because for me, sticking into a budget is very crucial to know how much are you gonna spend for food, for your needs, for gas or transportation. So sticking to a budget is very easy to do as well. There are many ways. So that's the best way I think someone can save up money and also survive until the end of the month. Okay, sir. Now me and Marcel will be answering the last part, which is part 4. And we will be answering 4 questions and we will discuss together our answers. For the first question is, what do you usually do to save money?
I usually do to save money. I do 80% of spend and 20% of saving money. With 80% you can spend all of your needs, like foods, gasoline, or anything you want. Like when you hanging out, you must be having some expense, and then the 20% of your money you will save the money, and this money will become useful in the future to save money.
So I use the 50, 30, and 20 rule, which is 50 is going to be my gas and my food, 30 will be the money to hang out with my friends on the weekends, and 20% I will save or either invest my money. Okay, Marcel, why did you choose UMN, Multimedia Nusantara? No, langsung. So for the second question, Marcel, why did you choose UMN or Multimedia Nusantara University?
Okay, I choose UMN because UMN has a great facility and has a great environment as well, and then UMN has a great alumni. How about you?
For me, in UMN, I have many friends that I know from my high school or my other school friends, and I think UMN also have a very good accreditation, which is A, and like Marcel said, it's a very good environment to study. It's very comfortable to study in UMN. Answering number 3, what do you think friends are for?
For me personally, friends are someone that will stay with us, and even though we're in bad situation or we're in some troubles, they actually some people that will cheer ourselves and help us with our bad situation or with our problems. So friends are someone that will literally
Help us in
Yes.
bad situation.
yes, help us.
So I think friends are a place we can rely on, a place that we can feel safe. And these are the kind of people where if we call them and we need help, they will come. What about you, Marcel? What do you think is the most important thing in a relationship?
In my opinion, the most important things in relationship is communication, because with communication you can share your thoughts about your partner, or what's your advice about your partner. So in relationship you guys can make your relationships better with communication. I think that's all.
I agree with Marcel, and I think if you combine my opinion and my Marcel together, you can have a very strong relationship.
Yes.
Okay, sir, thank you. I am Zofi from class F and Marcel from class F as well. We both have answered our midterm exam, and see you in class, sir.